Coming back was a thrill. It was excitement. It's the adventure of a lifetime. Like, I played this game back in 2001. When we played, it was like we were playing underwater. It was like slow motion Survivor. But now this game, it's like someone injected this game with rocket fuel. The information is getting, it's like modern society. Like, information is going back and forth, left and right. And so for me to go from this style of game to this style of game was a big adjustment.
And the last time I played was 10 years ago. So now the environment is the environment. You always know it's going to be hard. It's going to rain sometimes. There's going to be bugs, and it's like a tropical island. What was different was all of the twists and the idols and the hidden advantages and the disadvantages and all of the things that are new as far as like twists and turns from a production standpoint, which was very different this time.
Obviously, everyone was new my season, so everyone was eager to, make their own names and whatnot. And this season, it seemed like people were there for business. Everyone was there to play and to, win them $2 million.
It's been 10 years since Emma and I played together. The biggest difference is this time we have 4 daughters that we left at home. On one side, it's pretty epic that they're going to be able to watch us on TV, see how we met, and actually see the whole story unfold. On the other hand, it's tough leaving them.
The first time I played, I was 21. I was more a child than an adult. And this time I came back, I was 30, and I was surrounded by like my own superheroes and, icons of the game. So for me, a lot of it was getting my feet under me and feeling confident that I could kind of hang with the big dogs. Survivor is never what you expect. I mean, people say like, okay, I'm gonna have soup for dinner. All soup's the same. That's like Survivor. Not all soup's the same. It all depends on the ingredients. And my first season of Survivor was really dark. It was really religious. And this season of Survivor, because it has 19 different people on it, was like totally unexpected. Everybody had their own gameplay. It's just hard you can't anticipate it.
Hectic, hard, painful, epic, awesome. It was good. I was just going to do the best I could with what I had. At the end of the day, I was one of the biggest targets out there because I'm the only 2-time winner. So I knew, but I was like, you know what? I don't think they'll take me out first, because if I'm sitting next to someone at the end, there's no way they're going to give me another $2 million. So whoever's sitting next to me in the final 3 would automatically win. So that was my thought.
What was the most challenging for you this time around?
Being a recent winner, people just saw me. First of all, they just saw me, so I'm fresh on their minds. But second of all, I'm there with people that have played the game for the last 15, 16, 17 years. They built those relationships with each other. There's a married couple out there. There are people that dated and, people with all these complex relationships that I had to research before coming out here, but you don't know all of it. So trying to understand those previous relationships and then trying to get in with them was difficult.
For me, the most challenging was kind of the mental component to Survivor. Over the past 10 years, I've gone through some health challenges, so just to get myself to a place where I was mentally and physically and spiritually ready to take on what this show is, and not only that, it's the 40th season, Winners at War. It's a pretty big deal. So for me, just getting to day 1, it was a win.
It was really, really hard. I was breastfeeding, so I had to stop breastfeeding. I had to start working out, which I hadn't done in 2 years. And then I had to also get my mind back in the game, because knowing that it was going to be the season to end all seasons, I didn't know it was going to be a winner's season, but I had a sense it might be. I was like, the strategy is going to be off the charts, so get back into the headspace of that. It was like a 180 from everything I had been doing in my life.
All around, the first 2 times I played, I was not married, had no kids. It was all about me, living very selfishly. And now I'm a mom of 4. I've been married for 15 years. I have a completely different mindset going out there and playing the game. And plus, yes, I am a little bit older. I'm not a kid anymore, And the legs don't move as fast as they used to. You think in your mind, you feel the same, but when you go to actually do it, it becomes reality, and it's not the case. The most challenging thing for me is always the lack of food. I'm such a fatty. I feel like a lot of fans are like, I wouldn't care about the food. It's all about the game. And I'm out there like, I need to have a hamburger. And it really gets to you. It eats your brain, it eats your body, and it's hard to concentrate on the game when all you can think about is 2 Oreos and peanut butter.
What's most challenging to me has always been the challenges, because I'm not a physical person, so anytime we have to go to a reward challenge or an immunity challenge, I totally hate it. I totally I get butterflies I get like diarrhea, like I'm really like stressed and the anxiety is like high. I hate it.